problems in the back page of your homework, or in the home stretch here. Crater Lake in Oregon is shaped like a circle. Has a diameter of 5.5. Let's visualize that. We got our circle here going across, diameter 5.5 miles. It's a big crater. How far is it around the perimeter? Well, that's just the circumference, so it would be 5.5 times pi. I'm going to make a little Dr. Rico table over here called Dr. Rico right away. If the diameter was 5.5, which I would put here, then the circumference would be found just by multiplying it by pi. I'm totally okay with accepting 5.5 pi miles right here. Perfectly fine by me. I don't feel like getting the calculator out. What is the area? All right, well, we got to work backwards in the table. This was 5.5 pi. So we got to go the other way, which means we got to cut it in half to get the radius. So I don't need the calculator for that, but I will show you guys what that looks like if you cut something in half. You just divide by 2. This is going to the smaller radius, 2.75. That's our radius. Now we got to square that. It's already in my calculator, so I'm going to hit this button to multiply it by itself, which is 2.75 times 2.75, which gives me that ugly number right there. So I'm going to leave it as 121 over 16, just because I don't want to write all those digits. So 121 over 16, and then I would multiply that by pi to get from radius to area. That's what we do. So it doesn't say how to do that. I mean, if you wanted to, technically I'm okay with leaving it like this. Perfectly fine. In fact, that's probably the most accurate way you could write this answer. You could also, multiply that number times pi, an estimation of it, like that, and get, about 23.75, or about 23.75 miles, if you want to get a little more particular. That's up to you. Let's look at the second one, though. We got time. A 50 centimeter piece of wire, bent, I think that's supposed to say is bent into a circle. What is the area of this circle? All right, so what are they telling you when they're giving you this? A piece of wire is taken. So it probably started off straight. And what did they do? They rolled it up into a circle, and that wire that used to be 50 centimeters long is now the circumference of the circle. So what they've done essentially is they have given you the circumference, which I'll make another Dr. Rico table over here. They've given you the circumference, and they want you to work all the way over to the area. So they're giving you a 50 here, and you got to come backwards, which first means you got to divide by pi. So 50 divided by 3.14. We'll do a pi estimation of this, and we'll call it 15.9 is our diameter. And then we go to radius by cutting it in half, because radius is half of it. So we divide that by 2, and that gives us 7.96. And then we got to square it, so that means we multiply it by itself. So I'm going to go ahead and hit this button to square it times itself. 63.39. And then we got to go one more step, and that's multiply it by pi, and we'll be done. And so it's already on my calculator. I love the tables. I can just leave everything on the calculator screen as I work across, which is brilliant. And so I take that and I multiply it by 3.14, and it's going to give me my area estimation, which is about 199. 199 centimeters squared. And my shown work is over here on the table. Alright, I need to see that shown work. You guys need to stop just writing answers down for these and show the work of how we got there. You're going to keep missing points, and that's easy stuff you should be getting right.